So the goal of the standardization is just to make sure that everyone can be more efficient, because the more your network is going to be standardized, the easier it's going to be to troubleshoot, to manage, just because it means that you've got a consistent configuration that you have deployed everywhere. So with that in mind, what we're going to look at is how can you standardize a network? The challenge with this is first you need to know what's the current state of the network. Until you've got this, you don't really know how much of a task this is going to be. It's going to be very difficult if someone comes to you and say, I would like you to standardize my network. With that question, you can't do anything. You need to start going into the details of how is that network been built? What do we have in there? What are the specificities of some of the devices? Maybe some vendors are configured in slightly different ways depending on different part of the infrastructure. And this is what the main challenge is going to be in that situation. You want to make sure that you've got first a single view of the network to understand everything that has been deployed. And only once you've got this, you can start deciding on what should be the standard. And a very important point in this is also, once you've also start applying that standardization, is making sure that it stay consistent. It's not because you've deployed the standard once that it's always going to be there. A network is always going to be changing. And if you don't control your standard, you might leave room for a drift, and that drift is what's going to hit you later because of an incident or something that happens where you thought you were standardized, but then something has changed, which means that you are not in that situation